With our today's modern diet, increased sugar intake is a widespread dietary concern. This is valid due to the countless negative impacts on one's health from eating too much sugar. You may know that too much sugar can lead to weight gain and obesity. It can also increase the risk of type 2 acquired diabetes, heart diseases, and fatty liver disease. In addition to the well-known risk of tooth decay, dental cavities, and gum diseases due to bacteria in the mouth feeding on the sugar, studies have also linked diets high in sugar with skin problems, increased risk of depression, and increased risk of certain cancers, for instance pancreatic cancer, breast cancer, and colorectal cancer. So, it is very important to recognize when you're eating a lot of sugar to be able to control its amount. This will help you avoid its potential detrimental effects on your body. Today, we will reveal to you 10 signs from your body that you're eating too much sugar without knowing about it. So, without further ado, let's get to it. Number 1. Constant fatigue. Even though sugars are known to boost energy levels, too much sugar can have the opposite effect. Constant fatigue is a strong indicator that you're having too much sugar in your meals. Your blood sugar levels spike rapidly when you eat foods high in sugar, for example, sweets, sodas, or processed snacks. The high sugar content in these foods causes your body to release substantial amounts of insulin. Insulin is a hormone that helps transport glucose from the blood to cells for energy. This causes a sharp drop in blood sugar levels, leading to a sudden energy crash. This cycle of high and low blood sugar levels accompanying every meal can leave you feeling fatigued and lethargic throughout the day. Moreover, consuming sugary foods or drinks close to bedtime can disrupt your sleep patterns. This leads to poorer sleep quality, which can make you feel fatigued the next day. Number 2. Frequent cravings. Craving sugary foods all the time isn't normal and could be a sign of eating too much sugar. The same cycle we talked about causing fatigue also causes constant sugar cravings. When blood sugar levels spike rapidly then sharply drop, your body triggers sugar cravings in order to raise the blood sugar levels back again quickly. Additionally, increased sugar intake leads to the overgrowth of gut bacteria. These bacteria then send signals to your brain to cause sugar cravings to feed themselves. Moreover, some research suggests that sugar may have addictive properties, like drugs. This is because consuming sugar activates certain reward pathways in the brain, leading to cravings and compulsive consumption, even in the absence of hunger. Number 3. Weight gain. Weight gain occurs when the calories you eat are more than the energy you burn. Foods high in sugar are high in calories, so they promote weight gain. When you consume these foods high in sugar, your body releases insulin. Insulin converts the sugar glucose in these foods to glycogen and stores it in the liver and muscles. However, eating too much sugar fills up these stores. The excess sugar eaten is then converted to fat. This process is known as lipogenesis, which causes weight gain. Number 4. Skin problems. Breakouts, acne, or other skin problems may point to eating too much sugar. High sugar intake can lead to increased levels of inflammation in the body. Sugar leads to the formation of pro-inflammatory molecules, for example, tumor necrosis factor alpha and interleukin 6. These molecules can worsen inflammatory conditions such as acne, eczema, and psoriasis. Inflammation can also affect the skin's ability to heal and regenerate. This prolongs the duration of skin issues. Moreover, sugars flowing in the blood can attach to proteins or fats and form harmful compounds called advanced glycation end products or AGEs. These compounds can damage collagen and elastin, which are the proteins responsible for supporting skin elasticity and firmness. This process contributes to premature aging of the skin, leading to wrinkles, fine lines, and sagging. So, if you feel that you look older, check your blood sugar levels. Before we continue, if you have been enjoying the video so far, hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you don't miss more videos like this. Number 5. Mood swings. Have you been irritable, anxious, or even depressed lately? Like what we said, consuming sugary foods leads to rapid spikes in blood sugar levels, which drop sharply later. According to research published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, these fluctuations can impact the person's mood and behavior. Another study published in the British Journal of Psychiatry found that greater intake of sugary foods and drinks was associated with an increased risk of mood disorders, such as depression and anxiety. Moreover, sugar affects the release of chemicals from the brain, especially the release of serotonin and dopamine. These two chemicals play vital roles in regulating mood. When sugar is ingested, it stimulates the release of dopamine in the brain's reward center, giving the person a temporary feeling of pleasure and satisfaction. However, over time, constantly exposing the body to prominent levels of sugar makes the brain get used to it, and it no longer produces happy feelings. A person feels the need to eat even more sugar to get the same high. This affects their mood and can lead to emotional eating and sugar cravings. Number 6. Digestive problems. Bloating, gas, or other digestive issues may be due to excessive sugar intake. Many sugary foods have fermentable carbohydrates called FODMAPs, which stands for fermentable oligosaccharides, disaccharides, monosaccharides, and polyols. FODMAPs may be difficult to digest for some people. Foods high in FODMAP can worsen symptoms of digestive disorders like irritable bowel syndrome. Research published in the journal Gastroenterology concluded that decreasing dietary FODMAP intake can alleviate symptoms of irritable bowel syndrome, including bloating, gas, and abdominal pain. Furthermore, increased consumption of foods like fruits and honey can lead to excessive levels of a sugar called fructose. If the small intestine can't properly absorb fructose, this is called fructose malabsorption. It can lead to gastrointestinal symptoms such as bloating, gas, diarrhea, and abdominal pain. Number 7. Brain fog. Difficulty concentrating, mental fog, or feeling forgetful may be signs of impaired cognitive function due to high sugar consumption. Eating lots of sugary foods ends up causing insulin resistance. Insulin resistance is when body cells become less responsive to the effects of insulin. Insulin normally stimulates the uptake of glucose into the cells from the blood. So, insulin resistance can diminish glucose uptake by brain cells. This leads to reduced energy production by brain cells and consequently cognitive dysfunction. According to data from the National Health and Nutrition Examination Survey, about 34.5% of adults in the United States have insulin resistance. Additionally, disruption of brain chemicals due to high sugar intake can cause symptoms of brain fog. Number 8. Joint pain. Chronic joint pain or inflammation may be worsened by high sugar consumption. As we explained before, a diet high in sugar increases the production of pro-inflammatory molecules. These induce inflammation in the body and worsen any pre-existing inflammation. Joint inflammation is also further worsened by advanced glycation end products, which are formed by sugars in the blood. Advanced glycation end products cause oxidative stress and the release of pro-inflammatory molecules. Also, weight gain and obesity from high caloric sugar-rich diets put extra pressure on joints, which increases joint pain. Number 9. Frequent illness. Do you feel that you have a weak immune system? Frequent colds, infections, or illnesses are all signs of too much sugar in your blood. High sugar intake can suppress immune function, making the person more prone to infections and illnesses. Research published in the journal Nutrients states that excessive sugar consumption can impair immune cell function, including the ability of white blood cells to engulf and destroy pathogens. In addition to that, chronic inflammation caused by high sugar levels can disrupt immune function and affect its ability to fight diseases. Number 10. Increased thirst. Have you been feeling constantly thirsty or needing to urinate often? For your body, sugar is an important energy currency, so normally your kidney absorbs all sugar from the urine. However, if blood sugar levels are too high, some are thrown in the urine. Sugar has an osmotic effect, meaning it absorbs water. So, more sugar in the urine means more water in the urine. This causes frequent urination. This excess water released in the urine to dilute the sugar is taken from the blood. Your brain detects that water amounts in your blood are low and causes you to feel thirsty. The World Health Organization recommends that the daily intake of free sugars to be less than 10% of total energy intake for adults and children. It also suggests that reducing sugar intake to below 5% of total energy intake would provide additional health benefits. So, as you can see, monitoring sugar levels in your life is essential to live the healthiest life possible. Now, we want to hear from you. How much sugar do you eat per day? Have you experienced any of these mentioned signs recently? Share with us your experiences and opinions in the comments below. We love to hear them. Thanks for watching.